So this is a replica inscription of a tablet which is dedicated to the goddess Inanna, the ancient Sumerian goddess of love, the queen of heaven, Inanna. It's not an identical tablet, it doesn't look exactly the same, but it's an identical inscription. This is the original. It also comes with a foundation peg. So here are the original artifacts. They date to the time of Gudea, that's about 2100 BC, so over 4,000 years ago. So with this tablet comes a foundation peg in the shape of the bull of heaven. On the cone part of the bull will be there is an identical inscription, but it's so faded you cannot see it, in the photo at least. Here they are side by side. There's my copy and obviously the original right next to it. So here's my inscription, and I'll translate it for you using this one. So it reads, Inanna, this is Inanna's sign, this is her tag, this is the sign for divine, and then this is saying it's for Inanna. Inanna, Nin Kukura, which says the queen, this is queen, or the lady, this means land, put two of them together, lands. The queen of all the lands, and this is the genitive case marker, following on the R outslot from Kur. So it's Nin Kukura. Inanna, queen of all of the lands. His queen. Ninani, his queen. Gudea, Ensi, the prince. This here, all of this sequence says of Lagash. Gudea, the prince of Lagash. Ana Gisu Kani. Ana Gisu Kani. This here, this little sign here, is a determinative, which is telling us that which preceded it is the name of a city, but it's not all of this. It's just this and that. So it's Ana Gisu determinative ki kani, but that's not meant to be pronounced. So it's just Ana Gisu Kani, which in English says his temple of heaven. This is temple, this is heaven, this is the genitive with a N outslot here rather than a R outslot there. That's why it's a different sign. Ayana of heaven, of the temple of heaven, sorry. His temple of heaven at Girsu. This is the third person, his. Then the very last line, Munadu, translates to he built for her. He built for her. Inanna. Gudea, the Prince of Lagash, built the Temple of Heaven at Girsu, his Temple of Heaven at Girsu, for Inanna, Queen of all of the lands, his queen. So with the original tablet, again it says Inanna, Nin Kukura, Ninani, Gudea, Ensi, Lagash, Ayana, Gisukani, Munadu, which translates to Inanna, Queen of all the lands, his queen, Gudea, the prince or the ruler, or the governor of Lagash, his Temple of Heaven at Girsu, or the Iana, which would be short for the Temple of Heaven, he built for her being Inanna, the goddess of love, beauty, and war sometimes too. And FYI, the Bull of Heaven is the bull that Inanna sent to destroy or kill Gilgamesh when Gilgamesh refused Inanna's advances. Gilgamesh being the ancient Sumerian, probably a real king who existed whose name got mixed up with legend and myth. Yeah, and that's that.